Hi, I'm Paul Pasolka, Ivy Masters Learning Center at ivymasters.com. Today we're going to look at Test 3, Section 4, number 23, which reads, the angles shown above are acute, and sine of A equals cosine of B. If A equals 4k minus 22 and B equals 6k minus 13, what is the value of k? Before we start this problem, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain a concept that you need to know in order to get this question correct. So I'm going to draw a right triangle because usually when we are working with sine, cosine, tangent, we're working with right triangles. What I'm going to show you here, let's make it a 3, 4, 5. That's the most common Pythagorean triple that we'll see. The sine of x, remember sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so that's going to be 4 over 5. The cosine of y, and that's going to be adjacent over hypotenuse. That's also going to be 4 over 5. So notice the relationship here. Now, let's look at the sine of y. The sine of y is going to be opposite over hypotenuse, and the cosine of x is going to be adjacent over hypotenuse. So what you might notice here, and this is what you need to know in order to do this number 23, since x plus y equals 90, then the sine of x equals the cosine of y. There's 180 degrees in a triangle, you have one right angle. If you take out that 90 degree right angle, x plus y equals 90 degrees. And also, since x plus y equals 90 degrees, then the sine of y equals the cosine of x. So in other words, if you have two angles that add to give you 90, then the sine of one is going to equal the cosine of the other. Keeping that in mind, I am going to erase this, so keep this concept in mind. What we have here is kind of the flip side of that. It starts with the premise that the sine of A equals the cosine of B. So if the sine of A degrees equals the cosine of B, then what we can conclude there is that A plus B equals 90. And if A equals 4k minus 22 and B equals 6k minus 13 and A plus B equals 90, then in place of A, what I could put is 4k minus 22. In place of B, what I could put is 6k minus 13, set that equal to 90. And now I combine like terms, I get 10k. And if I do negative 22 minus 13, I get negative 35 equals 90. And then if I add 35 to both sides, I get 10k equals 125. Subtract, dividing your 10k, dividing your 10 on both sides. Whenever you divide by 10, all you do is move the decimal once to the left. So k here equals 12.5. Your answer is 12.5. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like, share it with someone who has trouble with trigonometric functions. If there's any question you'd like to see from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave it in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.